In the midst of her many absences from The View, Whoopi Goldberg has been concentrating on a new professional venture. Whoopi, 67, co-host of The View, recently shared on Instagram that authoring was the focus of her new career shift. The talk show host advertised a new book in her Sugar Plum Ballerina series in her story. An image from the recently published children's book was featured in the EGOT winner's story. The image was a black and white sketch of a group of girls smiling while strolling down a street while wearing winter clothing. A peek inside the new edition of Sugar Plums to the Rescue, the sixth book in Whoopi's series, is what she called the snapshot in her story. She also used the hashtag #SugarPlumBallerinas and tagged the Little Brown Books for Young Readers Instagram account in the caption of her post. This week saw the publication of the 67-year-old's most recent novel, Sugar Plums to the Rescue. In a photo she shared on Instagram on Friday, the ABC celebrity promoted every book in her Sugar Plum Ballerina series. New pictures have been added to all 6 of the Sugar Plum Ballerina series books. Whoopi captioned, "At Little Brown Young Readers #SugarPlumBallerinas." Whoopi's latest publications seem to be reprints of her earlier works with new illustrations. Whoopi posted a video to Instagram earlier this week, describing why she wanted people to know about her books as she unpacked a shipment. "I want everybody to know about them because, they're great stories for girls, and they're fun," the performer stated. "They have to do with all these little brown and light-skinned girls who want to be physicians, scientists, and other professions, and their mothers want them to be ballerinas. In an effort to please their mothers, they all wind up becoming friends. And who hasn't made an attempt at that?" Considering how many fans have called for Whoopi to be fired for her comments on Jews and other people on The View, she may think about becoming a full-time novelist. Whoopi's wrong and hurtful comments regarding Jews and the Holocaust led to a 2-week suspension from The View in 2022, according to network ABC. Whoopi asserted that the Holocaust was not about race, but rather white-on-white violence and man's inhumanity to man during a discussion about the anti-Nazi graphic novel Maus. Whoopi brought up the subject once more in her most recent interview with The Times, hinting that Jews themselves disagree on whether they belong to a race or a religion. "The absence of a Jewish race box on the census is not a coincidence, according to my best buddy. Therefore, that makes me think that we're probably not a race," she remarked. "Yes, but that's the killer, isn't it?" Whoopi said in response to the interviewer's observation that Nazis considered Jews to be a race. "You are being told who you are by your oppressor. Why do you think they're real? They're Nazis. Why should we believe what they say?" Whoopi added, "They did that to black people too, after being informed that Nazis had once measured Jews' heads and noses to prove they were a separate race. However, that doesn't alter the fact that you can't spot a Jew on the street. I may be located. You were unable to locate them. I was trying to make that point. However, you would have assumed that I had urinated on the table while completely nude," she said.